So good afternoon, everyone. I am Guillaume Artigue from IMT Mines Ales. I'm sorry not to be live with you due to some technical issues, but still I can recall myself and present you my school, which is IMT Mines Ales. So first I'm going to talk to you about Institut Mines Telecom, IMT, which is the #1 group of engineering and management graduate schools in France. So it has the size of some universities like MIT or Stanford, more than 13,000 students, more than 1,300 PhD students, 3,500 staff, 50 chairs. For example, it's #1 national level for number of engineering degrees, number of engineering works today degrees, and number of created startup in our incubators. We have thus 8 schools related to IMT. So IMT has also formed close ties with 12 partner institutions known as affiliated schools all around the territory of France, which enhances our network. And IMT Public is a public institution which is dedicated to higher education, research and innovation in engineering and digital technology, focusing on key transformations in digital technology, industry, energy and education. IMT trains the engineers, managers, and PhDs who will play an active role in the major changes of the 21st century. Its activities are conducted in graduate schools under the authority of the Ministry of the Economy and Industry, which underlines our strong link with the economic world, in addition to 1 subsidiary school and 3 partner institutions, which are either associate or under contractual agreements. IMT schools are among the most prestigious graduate schools in France. So we have 12 topics of leaderships in 4 main transitions of the 21st centuries for scientific domains. The first is the digital transition with artificial intelligence and data science, IoT network, digitalization of the company, engineering and health services. The societal transition with risk and cybersecurity, service economy, the industrial transition for production systems, advanced manufacturing, high performance and eco-friendly materials, environmental and urban transition, finally, renewable energy and resources, energy optimization, and smart mobility. So in this group, my school is IMT Mines Ales, and I'm going to talk to you about our identity. We are among the oldest France elite school of engineering. The main campuses are located in Alès city in southern France, 1 hour from Montpellier, as you can see here on the map. IMT Mines Ales was also known as École nationale supérieure des Mines d'Alès, and it was founded in 1843. Initially, it was related to the history of coal mining in the Alès basin, but today it's more relying on agility by combining local roots, stakes consideration, and an opening to the world and its challenges. So the main objectives of IMT Mines Ales are a contribution to economic, technological, environmental, social developments by education, by research, and by economic development. We have also a contribution to the Sustainable Development Goals, SDGs, of the United Nations. As in 2020 and 2021, IMT Mines Ales has ranked in the top 400 in the world in the THE impact, which is dedicated to these SDGs. A few of our ranking, national in magazines and also international, the THE impact rankings, and also the multi-rank in which we have 9 very well notes. So IMT Mines Ales conduct research and education in 6 fields of technology and expertise, and our main courses is of 3 years with 3 semesters, scientific, technological, and management generalist, and 3 semesters in a specialized field. Nevertheless, all of our engineers are generalist engineers, but still they can get a specialization in the end of their courses. So these 6 fields are civil engineering and sustainable building design, eco-materials and processing, environment, energy and risk, which is the one I work in, subsurface engineering and mining operation, which is kind of historical department of the school, industrial system performance and mechatronics, artificial intelligence, and software engineering. We have a mandatory experience abroad of 4 months, mandatory English level high with a TOEIC above 800 points to graduate, and entrepreneurial teaching methods. So these 6 fields are related to 3 research and education centers, which is C2MA for civil engineering and eco-materials. For mining and subsurface engineering and environment, this is the CRE center in which I work. Industrial system performance and artificial intelligence and software are in the Cerise Center. So about education and international, for our resources, we have in 2019, before the pandemic, for more representative values, but still it's coming back to normal today. We had 385 staff, 35 million euros annual budget, more than 1,300 students, with 256 foreign students from 45 nationalities before pandemic, 29% apprentices, 38% scholarship holders, and 94% of our recruited students had in high school mentioned very well and well. 28 double degree agreements worldwide, 8 foreign languages taught in our school. 96% of our students were hired in the first 4 months after graduation at a 40,000 euros average annual salary in France, and 17% were hired abroad. So we have lots of in-company field projects with opportunities for students and companies, just like creation of innovative products and services, creation of new activities and startups, organization consulting. For example, in such a project, we can take 3 student engineers during 5 weeks with 1 partner company, 1 tutor, which is a teacher and researcher in the school. This could be me, and 1 problem to solve it, just like if they were in the company, members of the company. So along the courses, or along the 3 years, you have your personal project, and you can have a challenge and creativity workshop, startup project, innovation mission, organization mission, research and development mission, and then you get value creation that you can put into an incubator for a new startup in the last year, or in a company as a worker in the last year. The job profile is independent to the department, and the job profile is a professional profile, independent, to work on business, on quality. It's during the last year, the semester 9, and it's 150 hours and 10 credits. There are a few options, just like strategy and innovation manager, commercial engineer, unit leader, manager of complex projects, supply chain manager, international business developer, which is taught in English. Education is pretty modern, with new education methods and using new technologies, just like iPad. Each student has an iPad connected with the lecturer in order to exchange online questions and to control the good acquisition of knowledge during the teaching. We have lots of partners worldwide, double degrees and credit transfer. There's a mandatory experience abroad that helps a lot, and also our research projects all around the world with partners, especially in the Asian, Vietnam, Cambodia are often represented. English is mandatory with minimum score of 800 at TOEIC to be graduated, and we have also a teaching of a second language. The choice of new students that arrived in September 2021 was 50% for Spanish, 17% for Japanese, 16% for German, 7% for Italian and Chinese, and 3% for Russian. We also have the option for Brazilian, Portuguese, but we had no candidates this year. So some values in terms of research, we have 85 professors and associate professors, 92 PhD students in 2019. It's maybe a little more right now. 3 research centers, 6 research units, co-accredited PhDs with universities, just like University of Montpellier, University of Nîmes, University of Pau, and Pays de la Dour. 137 international publications, rank A, and 3 million euros partnership contracts. For the economic development, we have almost 2,000 partner companies. We were the first created incubator in a school of engineering in 1984. We have 20 projects per year in this incubator as an average value. And we had more than 200 created startups till now, 1,000 jobs created, and a 5-year survival rate of 88%, which is pretty high. So we have also specialized training, master degree, technical master degree, industrial safety and environment, environment and mining operations, also a master degree, communication and digital technologies with University of Paris for Sorbonne, a master degree, biology and health, project management and innovation in biotechnology with universities of Montpellier and Nîmes, a master degree in design, innovation and society, also with University of Nîmes, and 2 specific international master taught 100% in English that are damage for disaster management with University of Nîmes, and the one I'm responsible of, which is WISE on water sciences with University of Montpellier. So the courses in English are mainly in eco-materials and processing, environment, energy and risk, industrial system performance and mechatronics, artificial intelligence and software engineering. And for also the international masters, such as the Master Damage, in which damage stands for disaster management and environmental impact. It is 100% held in ALES, accredited by the French Ministry of Higher Education. The competence acquires the knowledge in basic engineering and environmental science engineering, with a particular attention for research applied to industry, economy, and society. There is also, and mainly, crisis management coordination action, joint response planning by civil protection agencies, and humanitarian operations. You can have job opportunities in the private sector, in NGOs, research and academic institutes, civil protection agencies, and I have a small video to show you about this master.
The Master Damage has been designed to bring together engineering sciences and disaster management. Taught exclusively in English, this is intended to deliver to international students with professional skills and in-depth interdisciplinary knowledge.
DAMAGE stands for Disaster Management and Environmental Impact. This 2-year academic program aims to provide a global and comprehensive understanding of disasters topics to future international executives. Such a training is truly in step with climate change, the outbreak of new epidemics, and the increasingly globalization of disaster issues. While working in a multinational company, an NGO, or a non-profit organization, a government department, or an international agency, any leading manager must be able to handle crisis situations that can be either technological, natural, or health-related. We started developing this master course in disaster management several years ago in partnership with the University of Nîmes. In an ever-changing global context, it was essential for us to find the most holistic approach. We make a point of selecting only the best profiles, highly educated applicants with the ability to fully handle crisis situations. The number of students has been deliberately limited, between 10 and 20 maximum per year. We are aiming for quality, not quantity.
I'm from Guinea.
I'm from United Arab Emirates.
I'm from Nigeria.
I'm from Lebanon.
A distinctive feature of the Master of Science Damage is its unique focus on engineering sciences disciplines such as consequence calculation, risk management, or even information communication sciences. Although it emphasizes on engineering sciences, this master is based on the competence necessary sciences, which are both at the very heart of this master?
I've chosen the master's damage because it has a focus on environmental impact and disaster management. And as a chemical engineer, I want to look at bigger, large-scale crises that are related to my major.
Just to know more about disaster management and also looking at Nigeria as a country that has been faced with disaster. So in order to know how to help manage the various disasters that we're facing in Nigeria, and also looking at the project management aspect of it and the risk management in order to know more about how to manage projects and how to also evaluate risk that comes with managing the projects. And that's basically the reason why I also choose the Master of Damage.
There are mainly two reasons. First, I wanted to understand more about risk, how it's calculated and how it's determined and how to deal with it. And the second was I wanted to come to France actually and study here.
Disasters are the common feature of today's world, and to better manage those disasters we have to learn them, and it requires some skills and knowledge to be able to well manage those disasters. That's why I chose this master's.
This interdisciplinary course is intended for students holding a Bachelor of Science in Engineering, as well as the holders of a bachelor degree in chemistry or environmental or physics. However, this is not rule out specific applicants from students who have some background experience in key areas of risk and health.
So this is for the master damage, and a few more details here. It's the fees are 18,000 euros for 2 years with a high quality welcome in ALES. Applicants must hold a 4-year Bachelor of Science degree in the field of engineering, environmental sciences, logistics, management, or sciences, chemistry, mechanics, or physics. Applicants with a first experience in industry are also eligible. And for the language requirements, you have to have a good level in English or as a mother tongue, or a bachelor taught in English, or English tests, very good results at English tests. There is no prerequisites in French, and free French courses are in the program to ease integration of students. So now I'm going to talk to you about the WISE Master. WISE stands for Water Sciences and Management in a Changing World. It's an international master, 100% in English, with University of Montpellier, Institut Agro, and Agro-Paritech Montpellier. Its first opening is in 2023, and I'm going to be the responsible for ALES in this master. Training, the purpose is to train high-level water managers. It is relying on the excellence of teaching and research teams from top institutions. We have a pluridisciplinary approach and innovative pedagogies used in this master. So the first year stands in ALES for 2 semesters, and the second year in Montpellier with 1 semester of courses and 6 months internship in France or abroad. The prerequisites in English are the same as for damage, and we also have free French courses in the program. And we're open to applicants holding a bachelor degree in earth or environment sciences, chemistry, biochemistry, physics, obtained out of France. The fees are 13,700 euros for 2 years, and it's accredited by the French Ministry of Education. Here you can see ALES and Montpellier close to each other for the first and the second year. So during the first year, there's a first semester with homogenization of the level in water and environmental sciences, so the basics. The second semester is deepening these notions and applying these notions to real cases, real small cases. The third semester is a big project around the case study of the region. You can thus deepen your knowledge and skills and begin to have a professional behavior facing a huge problem. And for the fourth semester, there's a professional or research internship that can be made abroad or in France. All along the courses, you have strong tools and methods, just like GIS, modeling, or statistics, and case studies, defenses, group work, field trips, and experimentations to illustrate and develop the knowledge obtained in the courses. So at the end, you become a generalist of water, able to manage and understand hydro systems in all their dimensions, including socio-economic dimension, a professional aware of climate change and socio-economic stakes, and a frugal and sustainable solutions provider for hydro systems, which is essential due to the big changes of the 21st centuries. So in terms of job opportunities, you can go to the private sector in engineering offices, insurance, agriculture, and agri-food sectors, academic or research, or public agencies for water management in any country of the world for resource, for agriculture, or for flood management. So as a conclusion for this presentation, I would like to remind you what we offer. We offer the experience of a top engineering school, a state-of-the-art contents from the industry as well as research point of views. This is very important for us to know that we are state-of-the-art in science and from the industry point of view, a high-quality welcome, and also a very high life quality with on-site accommodation, sunny climate, the proximity of World Heritage List sites and beautiful environment, just like the Seven Range or the Pont du Gard big sites. And you can contact us for the General International Office, for damage, and for WISE at these addresses. And you have also an email address on the page of the Asian Fair. You can visit our website and consult all the details you need. And we remain obviously available for any of your questions, not live, but still we are available. Thank you for your attention and have a good day.